YouTube, what is good? Happy Friday. As you can see, very interesting batch of orders. The only Jordans that sold last night / today are Jordan 1s. We got some Jordan 1 lows, we got some Jordan 1 gorge greens, we got some homage to Holmes. If you know about that sneaker, the leather quality is crazy, but obviously the Scarface half and half thing a lot of people aren't really down with. Speaking of down with, Union 1s, I feel like they're going down. They're kind of like steadily at what they're at right now. I feel like the dust has settled. A lot of people still think they might drop on sneakers again. I don't know. That's an 11.5. You guys probably saw a couple episodes ago, I bought a pair for $400. We ended up selling those for $450 on eBay, which netted us about $415. So again, profit's profit, and I actually hit on the exclusive access drop in 11.5 for myself, so that's cool. Speaking about myself, Lance Mountain 1SB Jordan 1s, to me that's like one of the best sneaker releases in a long time. I feel like that shoe in the black version as well as the white version should be going for $1,000. It's definitely not, but shouts to the dude who hit us up. He called the store, we ended up working out a deal. Those going out for $500 ship. Going to this front row, a lot of interesting Air Max vibes as well as comfort vibes. 2 days ago was Air Max day. You know, every day is Air Max day to me. I wear a lot of Air Maxes. Today I'm not, but I'm usually always wearing Air Maxes, so you know, I don't really go too crazy. Go did get me with that release they did. We'll probably talk about that later, but anywho, we got the Air Max, Vapor Max, Evo, we got the Barclays, we got the crazy DLX Atmos Air Max 95, which I've had for quite some time, which is wild to me because that shoe is just, you know, so crazy. I feel like it should have sold a long time ago. Air Max 90, that is the infrared new release camo. What's funny is back in the day at my first location, I had consigned a pair of the duck camo joints, and I ended up doing a sale on them, and I was super surprised that I sold them because at the time it was like one of the most expensive sneakers I've ever sold, which was like at $700 or $750, something wild. Speaking about wild, we got the Adidas Foam Runner. That pair, I don't know if you could tell by the camera, but it's miscolored. Because of that, we had to sell it for the low. We sent them in, we didn't even know they were discolored. They sent them back, so we reposted them as miscolored. Kobe Bean Bryant from Lakers the other night. LeBron had a crazy tip in at the end of the game to win after having like a terrible game shooting wise. He ended up with a triple double and then the winning basket. The CPFM jersey, I'm not too up to date with the CPFM stuff, but the guys have been talking about how they just did a drop and some crazy expensive pieces. Speaking about crazy pieces, that Phillies jersey is a Jimmy Rollins authentic. You know, if you know anything about baseball, wow, it's actually crazy because next to it is a Jose Reyes jersey as well. Two great shortstops in their era. I think Jimmy Rollins was at least a 3-time All-Star. Could be wrong. Jose Reyes, I'm not really sure, but it is baseball season, so the baseball jerseys have been going. A lot of offers have been coming in, and the Jimmy Rollins one was one that I honestly didn't want to let go because it's just so crazy to me. One thing about me is I kind of like hoard and curate so much stuff. Obviously we love selling it, but sometimes it's just like, you know, we put it up for a high price to see what someone would offer or be willing to pay for it, because a lot of this stuff you just really don't find. Like, you can't really find that Jimmy Rollins jersey, so shouts to the dude who made the purchase. Got a Norfolk State shirt. We got the Turtle Dove Yeezy's brand new no box. Just always remember how when the Turtle Dove dropped, it was the same day as the Shattered Backboard 1.0. Two very limited rare sneakers that I just remember driving all over the place trying to get raffle tickets, and I remember at the time I hit a couple Turtle Doves. I hit no Shattered Backboards for retail. Then we got this Digi Camo 3M reflective Air Force One. Very cool shoe there. A lot more stuff to do. Anything else about the orders?
Nice batch going out. Those homage to Holmes. That's probably like the one that I truly hate the most, just because I think it's just truly terrible. I just hate the concept, but it is going out, so shout out to that person. Union 1s, that shoe is very, very interesting because it's very similar to Chicago, so unless you're wearing it in the summertime or like with shorts in general, it's kind of hard to tell like if you have a Union or a Lost and Found, but nonetheless, I still think it's a really good shoe, especially with the yellow laces. I see a lot of people like different comments and stuff like that saying how the yellow laces are ugly and stuff like that. Personally, I think they're really sweet. The Lance Mountains, anytime I see that shoe, I think about my boy in high school who had them, and not many people really wanted them, and then now, you know, they're kind of somewhat desirable because they are a little bit rare, but they're pretty sweet. I just love the concept of them. That and the black one. Usually I don't like white sneakers, but I do like the white concept better than the black. The Barclays are super clean. The gray pair going out. I like the orange in the back, and then the clothing on the bottom is just super sweet. The Norfolk State t-shirt we've had for a while. I remember selling that a long time ago. show, and to see it finally go was really, really dope. And then the CPFM, probably like the one, I guess you could say, streetwear brand that I'm kind of like really into, that I really like to like, you know, buy. I know they did a drop this morning. It wasn't too crazy about majority of the stuff that they had, but this jersey is just super, super fire. We've been selling, you know, CPFM stuff, or the CPFM stuff that we've had lately. We've been selling it pretty surprisingly, honestly, just like, you know, someone buying multiple jerseys, and this one going out is really, really sweet. That jersey is like a 2-in-1. It's like a mesh jersey with a long sleeve underneath, and I think that's a really underrated piece right there, because I don't know, I think you really get the bang for your dollar on that one, and it's just something different. And then the Kobe Bryant, whenever we sell anything Kobe, it's always dope to me, just because Kobe is one of my favorite players, and to me, arguably the second greatest player of all time. So love seeing the classic 8 going out.
The unions, crazy how, you know, somewhat affordable those are compared to the original releases. I've been talking about with the guys, honestly, if you don't have a Chicago, Lost and Found, or anything like that, that's like the next best alternative. You really can't tell, honestly, with the pants on. From the bottom down half, from where the shadow part starts, it just really looks like a Chicago. The Air Max 95 Animals, or whatever you like to call them, the amount of people that inquired about them, tried them on, stuff like that, it's pretty crazy. They sat for a while, but to see them go out, finally go out, is really awesome. I really like the different types of prints and the different types of laces it comes with. Right next to those, the Infrareds and the Evos and the Barclays. Air Max Day, like the guy said, was a couple days ago. So to see a couple of Air Maxes go out, especially around this time, is really awesome. Turtle Doves, I remember when those had the streets on fire. That was kind of like the start of the Boost era, and to see them, the prices on those now, popularity on them kind of died down. It's pretty crazy. The clothing at the bottom. Baseball season just started yesterday, so that is the start of all the baseball jerseys going out. Probably a couple more going out later this year.
Thanks for shopping with us. Let's see what happens today. YouTube, what is good? Starting off the day with a very interesting unboxing. I had mentioned the GOAT Finesse a little bit earlier when we were reviewing the orders, and this is what it is. So basically, GOAT did this drop on Air Max today. They made it seem like they were super limited. I kind of wasn't even sure how it was going to work. It said like, oh, you can click here for a chance to purchase this shoe. I had GOAT credit in my account, so I figured, you know what, why not? And before I knew it, it transacted, and then I realized not only did they not let you use your GOAT credit, but you can't return the shoes. They're final sale. They're overpriced, and just one of those things. Limited, yeah, right. Anyways, Air Max 95/97 Storm, multicolor black. As you can see, we have the sneaker. Pretty cool shoe in hand, I guess, but it's very odd. You could see, I don't know if you can catch that, it's kind of like translucent or something, like kind of changes. Nike symbol, then it says Do AF. Do AF. I probably should know what Do AF means, but I don't. Ducks of a feather. Ducks a feather? Do AF? Yeah, ducks of a feather. I guess Do AF, ducks of a feather, flock together. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these. As you can see, they got... How you doing? Oh, what's up, bro? See through here. Got some stuff you're looking to sell? Pretty good, bro. Got some stuff you're looking to sell, possibly? What's going on? How you doing?
First, I want you to check something.
Yeah. Check as in you're not sure on them?
Yes.
The leases look a little weird to me. Did you get any opinions on them at all? Or?
3.
Yeah, and what they say?
They say good.
Really? Just the way that says shoelaces, it's too like compact. I could send pictures to somebody I know, but let me see what. Have you tried any apps like?
Took them to stores.
Yeah, this is also red.
Usually it's not.
I feel like. Did you find them or?
Yeah. Remember at the flea market, I think you got something from this guy who had the basketball players.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of shit.
Oh, me too. So this was part of a ton of N1 and other stuff that I got from him. And when I took them, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. For 150. But
yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Since everything else was legit.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I took a risk.
What store said they were good?
2 at American Dream and 1 here at Willowbrook.
Did they have a pair there, or they were?
She matched it with the pair that they have, and she said it looks good to her.
To me, they look off, honestly. But
and I have Air Max the 90 off-white, black, in my car.
They're used?
No, those are mine, yeah, used.
Gotcha. And you're looking to sell those?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, yeah, if you want to bring them in, I can definitely check them out at least. Okay. And how much are you looking for the Air Max?
Is it 350, 3?
I think 350 might be tough. I'm more at like 225. I don't know if you've shopped them, might be worth it. For us, it's kind of not the best shoe for us. And these, honestly, I don't think are good. But I'm waiting to see. I tried to do the Poison app for you to see what they say. Something about them. I also feel like I've seen them before. Maybe he.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe he got them from someone else or like something. I don't know. I feel like I've seen these shits before. Just like right away, they're just kind of threw me off. And then I don't have them in hand, but I feel like this is just like something about the font just looked off to me. Like even on the GOAT stock image, like just the spacing looks
Different than...
like just the way the S to the H is and how like kind of like sardined it is. Maybe I'm bugging, but that's what threw me off at first. If you look at this tag, the one slanted directly and this one is kind of like barely going down, you know? It's kind of like curved just a little bit. This is another one. Just that one on the 10 is just like...
And here too. It's weird.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's not solid like you see it there.
Yeah, not pads.
Oh shit.
And then my guy from eBay said, hope that helped. If I tell the pair owner they are 1,000% fake, not a chance they are legit. Sometimes he's wrong though, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
What did he say? He said it's...
Well, because I sent him these pictures, and he said fake.
Yeah. Oh, it's...
Yeah.
Please. 250 here?
Yeah, I'll take a chance at that. That's cool with you. What's the best way for you?
Zelle is good.
Alright, so that was very interesting because shouts to him for stopping by, good client of ours. He comes in often and I don't think he's lying when he says that he brought these to multiple locations and multiple locations told them that they were real. And right away when I looked at him, something like threw me off. Again, if you guys look right here at just like how that says shoelaces, I probably can't get that, but it just looks so like, call it sardinish. Like it just, you know, on an off-white shoe, it's just not gonna look like that. It feels a little flimsy on the midsole. Obviously this looks really bad. The way you can feel the text, usually you can slightly feel like some of it, but not all of it like that. Just seems off. The tag seems off. And yeah, shouts to eBay because I hit up my guy from eBay. He got back to me as well. And we did a Poison app authentication as well on them and they came back no good. But these are good Air Max 90s. This is a pair that personally I feel like never does well for us. Hopefully we can make like $50 to $100 on this pair right here. And then back to the Oregons. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about them. I kind of just think that GOAT really finessed everybody on this release because they made it seem like they were super limited, super rare, and they just weren't. They also, again, no returns, $275 plus shipping, couldn't use your GOAT credit, and they made it seem like you were entering a draw of some sort, but instead, like right when you click the button, it pretty much processed. Cool shoe though, if you're into them. Me personally, I don't know. I'm like more upset about how they finessed the sneaker community on them than I am thinking like, oh, I want to keep them or not. Just because like every time I look down, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I was going to end up buying these shoes. Now I'm wearing them. Like I can't do that. So most likely we'll put them up for sale. Hopefully, you know, get back most of my money, if not all of it. But let's see what else happens today.
Probably need 150 to 180.
Gotcha. And they're newer to you.
No.
Interesting. Did you get them from GOAT or something?
Oh, well, technically my ex-boyfriend, he got them for me. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't want them no more.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, cool. Let's see what we could do for you. And you're just looking to sell them?
Yeah.
You said 150 to 180?
Yeah.
Could you do 140?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, yeah, that's cool. What's the best way of payment for you?
Cash.
Cash.
Cash or Zelle?
Okay. If Zelle's okay, we could definitely Zelle you.
Yeah.
Cool.
How long have y'all been open?
We've been here about 2 years, but we had a smaller store down the street, so we kind of just bounced around to a bigger location.
Yeah, my sneaker collection is coming along. I just got the retro 3s. I'm gonna get the 4s. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 12s. I'm building my sneaker empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Double check they went through. That should be it, hopefully.
Yep, got it.
All good? Sweet. Appreciate you.
No problem.
If you have any questions, let us know. I don't know if you went next door, but next store is pre-owned, so there's a lot of stuff in there as well.
Okay. I got a question. You wear 12s?
Yes.
Are they like, I heard they're like very heavy.
They're
Not heavy?
They kind of.
Some people say they're heavy.
They used to run a little big. I don't know how the newer ones run.
The flu game is pretty late.
Yeah.
It's pretty comfortable in late,
Yeah.
And then these for used.
Gotcha. You got prices in mind?
There's some just going like based on like probably highest bid if anything, and these like I don't know.
What is highest bid on this?
230.
So you want 230?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, bro, that might be tough for us just because they're not really selling. I'd probably take them for retail. That would be it. And these two, anything in mind?
I just offered it.
Let's see what's up. Like 60 cash total.
For both? It's fine. You could do 80.
I was honestly thinking 50, so I think I'll be stuck at 60. These in like really good condition. It's hard for us to even get 100.
Yeah.
The condition isn't the best. These go for a little more, but they're just like a lot more used. We could definitely do 80 credit, but if it was just cash.
Can you do 65?
What you need that 5 for?
I drove all the way in.
Gas?
Yeah.
Alright. That's cool.
And then how much? What was retail again?
210.
210. I'll probably pass on those.
Yeah, that's really cool,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you, bro.
What's the best way of payment for you?
You got cash?
I might. Give me 1 second. Yeah, bro, 65. Yeah, no problem. You too. Probably should have kept the sneakers here so we could take a closer look at them. Obviously, they had heel drag, star loss, but $65 for 2 used pairs of ones. I mean, didn't sound terrible, but they kind of were very used. But I still think there's some profit margin there. Obviously, figured he wanted the extra 5. Could have coin flipped, could have stayed firm, but I thought it was worth it. And flu games, like I mentioned before, it's just like I do want to stock them, but they're not selling. And even before that flu game came out, flu games in 12s in general just like weren't really the greatest sellers for us. You know, obviously if you've been watching us for a while, you saw how crazy I went with the playoff 12s. You know, we started off hot with those, but obviously market on them tanked for sure. So I'm treading lightly with those flu games because we have a bunch, and again, they're not selling. So even at retail, realistically at 210 invested, there's like $40, maybe $50 to make on that. So I'm kind of happy he said no, and that's what's going on. Looking to sell some stuff?
Please.
Sweet. You can check them out if you'd like. New, used?
Brand new. Never used.
Guess the box just got a little.
Well, yeah, that's it in storage. So.
How much are you looking for?
Well, what's retail on? Somewhere close to retail, if possible. I don't know. You tell me. We can work something out.
Retail was 140.
About 20 maybe.
Got you. What we got here? Interesting. Did you get them both from the same place?
I believe. I think I bought these in the city, and I bought this in like Foot Locker. Rather Wayne.
Gotcha.
I think I bought these in the city, I believe.
Gotcha. So these aren't real.
All right, I'll take those back.
Yeah, I could look into those for you.
All right, that's fine. That's perfect. That's fair.
Socks are maybe legit. Probably do 100 cash on them.
That's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's the best way? Do you prefer cash if we had it?
Cash. Man, those are my favorite too, big bro.
Black gums?
Yeah, this is hot.
Yeah, they're pretty
with the
cool.
texture, with the texture here.
Yeah.
That's dope.
They're cool. Let me see if I have cash. I might have.
Please. Those right there. Yeah. My man, appreciate you.
Yeah, anytime.
Thanks,
Till next time.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
So I know you guys out there are probably watching like, well, if one's fake, they're both fake. Look, that backboard was obviously fake. These are real. I could tell, you know, been doing this a long time. I could look at a box, I could look at a shoe, especially ones like these, and you know what's real and what's fake. The backboards came with some socks that had like Chinese writing on them, and obviously you guys saw. I mean, I wish that I could have got the box label on camera. Probably next time should try to do that, but it is what it is. I think 100 for these isn't bad. Box is a little dinged up, label's a little damaged, but you know, this is one of those pairs where it's like there's not a lot of people out there that have them brand new, so you can probably price them whatever you want. I'd assume used, they don't go for much, but brand new, someone out there might say, hey, I need those black gum 1 highs, and I'm willing to pay $250. It's just, will we find that person? I don't know, we'll see.
2013.
Do you have a price mod for him?
I'll see what you would offer.
50?
100?
Let me see. These are supposed to come back out, right?
I think so.
That's what they're saying. You're just looking for cash?
Yeah.
Could you do 80?
On a flip?
What are you thinking?
I was kind of stuck on 100.
80, 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're cool with it. No box, right?
No.
You want to call in the air?
Yeah. Toast.
Damn, heads. We'll do 85.
Alright, cool.
What's the best way of payment for you?
Cash out.
Is that it? Do you have Zelle?
I do have Zelle.
If Zelle works, I could do Zelle.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Just double check you got it.
Alright, man.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good weekend. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty clean pair, 11 and a half. I do have these in my personal collection. The pair I have is a size 11 though, because I used to run big. So should I try them on? Is that what I'm about to do? Let's see. You know, I think I just spoke about how 12s just don't really, it's like such a great shoe, but the style, I guess, is not really in style. Then again, when these come out, again, I'd assume they will be in style because this is like another one of those colorways that everyone probably wanted. And then right when they come out, it's gonna be a little bit hyped up. And then like 3 weeks later, no one's gonna care. But, you know, threw 50 out there just because I knew you'd say no, and we ended up agreeing on a coin flip, and I threw an extra 5 in there because I felt like he was being fair, so you know, tried to make it worthwhile, and that's what's going on today. Top shelf.
Yeah, hi, this is Paul. I just called you. I just sent you the pictures for all the New Balances and the 190.
Yes.
I just wanted to mention to you just to make sure we're on the same page. Now, those are all, they're not dead stock. They're all just like worn once or twice. I figured you probably already knew that, but I just wanted to make sure that amount you gave me isn't knowing that.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I just didn't want you to think to be that price and expecting dead stock shoes.
Yeah, no worries.
Like I said, I treat my shoes like Cadillac, so you know they're going to be nice for you. So.
Oh yeah, that's a nice way to look at it. Yeah.
But well, you know the stuff that I bring in, so.
Yeah, for sure.
But I totally understand, you know, whether you're offering, there's something that is worth a little bit less or maybe worth a little bit more. We'll work together on it. So.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. See you tomorrow then. You guys are up until 6, right?
Yes, tomorrow 12 to 6, and you said you needed cash tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
Excellent. But I always forget your name. I'm terrible with names.
It's alright. My name's Aaron.
Aaron. Okay. You know, I should remember that because my son's first name is Paul Aaron.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember that.
Oh, it's all good.
All right, Aaron. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good. See you then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Wanted 200. I said no, right?
Yeah. I gave you like 150, 180.
No, I didn't say 180.
I just need money right now.
Don't we all, man? I would do a 120.
You do 150, sir?
I think I'd do 120, man. I kind of don't really want it, but because I made you an offer last time, I'd make another one, but I don't want to go much more than that.
120.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Probably gonna be hard to ship it too. Have you tried to sell it online?
Yeah, but I did like cash right now.
Yeah, I got you. I'd do a coin flip, 140 or 100.
What I have?
What's up?
Well, 140 coin flip.
140 or 100. If I win, it's 100. If you win, it's 140. Or you could just take 120 and call it a day.
How about I throw the DMC?
I don't know. You have it with you?
I just leave right there. I can give it to you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much you want for that one. I could take a look at it. But...
Three sets, like one 12 inches, the other one 6, and the other one 3. You can do this like this.
Yeah, no moves. I don't mess with it too much. I don't know about that one. I mean, I'd have to do some research, honestly. I mean, this one I know because we looked it up last time.
Yeah. I'll take 120.
120?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the best way of payment for you?
Can you do sell?
Yes.
Let me know if you're interested in the DMC. I can throw that to you.
What is the phone number you use for Zelle or email? Just double check it went through, but should be good.
I got it. I got that.
Perfect, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, this is you.
I'll put it here. I'll be back tomorrow, man.
All right, sounds good, man. Come maybe later in the day, like after 1.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, because around that time we'll have both sides open. You can come whenever, but I think I might not be here till like after 1 tomorrow.
So 1 o'clock.
Yeah, after 1, like 1 to 6, probably.
Okay.
Alright?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.
You too. So yeah, I don't know what I said last time I had this toy in my possession. Probably talked about how I didn't want to buy it and I shouldn't buy it. Lo and behold, we're here with the toy again. I don't even know what to do right now, what to say. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
You got some stuff to sell?
Yeah.
Sweet, I can check it out.
Cool.
Oh,
Thick.
all types of stuff, huh?
Yeah. Figure maybe you might appreciate that.
Wu-Tang collaboration or something?
Yeah, it's a legit Mitchell and Ness.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then these ones I figured maybe you give me like $5 if you even want them.
Yeah, this stuff's a little more difficult for us.
Yeah.
You don't deal with that. But is it mostly clothing?
No, and then I got a couple of sneakers. I got a pair of Yeezys.
Got you.
And a pair of Rock Cloud.
What kind of Yeezys?
The Onyx Black.
Okay, cool. Driver, why does that sound familiar?
He's an 80s guy.
Is it is custom?
No.
Like a re?
No.
What else? This is Rock Under Armour or something? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys take that kind of stuff.
Yeah, usually, see what we could do. Air Max 1s. Did you have a price in mind for everything? Or?
I don't know. I was thinking like you could do 2 for everything.
2 for everything. Cool. You a Mets fan?
Yeah, but they're a little too big on me, so.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was just literally looking at how they play the Astros again tonight.
I should have yesterday. I want to say these are dead stock, but because I wore them in the apartment, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, no, I'll probably put them as
Yeah.
they're very clean.
Yeah. That's why I figured maybe you could hook it up. Like.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. You said 200 for everything.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. If you want to keep those, they don't fit me.
Yeah.
So if you want to just keep them for display, it's up to you.
Let's see. 200 for everything's cool if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
That would be if we sold it. I mean, if we just bought it, but if you wanted like store credit, obviously we could do better.
Yeah. And I'll just do the cash.
Got you. What's the best way for you?
Can we do cash or no?
Yeah. If you give me 1 second,
Yeah.
I could try to make that happen for you. Here you go.
Yeah, I figure.
Ooh, getting out of here today. Pretty busy day, getting a lot of stuff done. I'm personally trying to finish this flea market video. Not sure I will. Bought a bunch of stuff, sold a bunch of stuff. A couple of things right here. As you can see, not a crazy amount in there because the shelves are looking very packed right now. We'll probably change things up. Maybe get these out of the way. Maybe put t-shirts on them. I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to be super nice, so I'll probably be at the market in the morning. And hopefully we have a great day. Anything else before we get out of here?
March Madness bracket still looking really, really good. Had a clean sweep last night. All 4 teams went in, and looking for another sweep tonight. A lot of people are saying Michigan's going to win, and I hope not because I have Auburn, but I can see that happening. But other than that, yeah, shout out to everyone who came by today. It was low-key busy. Got a lot of shoes up online. Great variety. Some stuff we already put on the shelf, but like those Barclays, those Court Victory pumps. You got a Pirate, taxis. Got a Chrome 8, Off-White, Black, MX 90, Armaniers, Blue Game, True Blue in dead stock today. A lot of good stuff, honestly, going to the eBay. So again, stay tuned to that. And we sold a lot of good stuff today. Shout out to the dude who came by from LA because he came in asking for Trash Got Olives and he misread the size. But luckily enough, we just bought one yesterday in the size that he actually needed, and that one ended up going out pretty quickly. And it's funny because it's one of the shoes I know A hates. It actually went out pretty quickly, so really happy about that transaction in and out. Yeah, tomorrow Saturday, really looking forward to that. Should be really nice, should be a good day. I think tomorrow's gonna be really busy, so really looking forward to that.
Hoping for a great Saturday tomorrow. Got a video dropping tonight. Shouts to everyone who watched that, and hoping for another productive Saturday. Hopefully, you know, not too overwhelming, but good enough for us to keep us busy the whole day entering the new day.
Anyways, guys, to the last minute here. Trying to get out of here though, because it is Friday, and there's some nice games on tonight. So that's about it. Did I not take a one and done this week?
No, Berwin did it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
One and done.
Oh.
YouTube, what is going on today? Saturday, it's March 29th. Really small batch of orders going out. Missing a few things, but that's okay. Over here, we have a black and white Jordan 1, nothing crazy. We got a white cement 3, perfect shoe for this type of weather right now. Over here, this is a funny one because A just bought this the other day. Someone came in trying to trade for it yesterday. After agreeing on the deal, he kind of backed out and didn't want the cool gray no more. So I relisted them, and sure enough, within an hour or two later, someone else on eBay hit us up and then directly bought it. Next to that, we have a Craft 4 Olive. Some may call it a brick, regular GR, but to me, I think it's a solid sneaker. Over here, it's funny because I was kind of confused for a second, but we've been having problems with this specific shoe. This toe box is cooked. Like on this shoe is not as bad, but as you can see, there's a lot of like paint problems going on, and it's just like really flat on the inside. Like really looking at it, just look right there. Like I had to double check and make sure that we show this in the listing, which we did. But again, it's going out. We sold it, so really happy about that. Over here we have a University Blue or UNC 4. Over here we have a Stealth 12, and over here LeBron's to me, it's like not a touchy subject, but it's like a funny subject because just like a lot of people say after like Jordan 14s or Jordan 13s or 12s, all the J's are terrible, which I disagree with. I kind of feel that way about LeBron's. I feel like after like 11s they start to get, you know, pretty nasty. They're kind of ugly, but I do like this collab though. I think the shoe in general is nice. Got some Off-White for off night. Don't ask us why we buy those. Do not come in bringing those or try selling these to us. We hate these type of shoes. Next to a D Wade Vice City custom shorts. That's low-key a fit. I can see Burrow wearing. I'm just kidding, but that is low-key a fit for someone in like South Beach. I can vividly see that. But yeah, and then over here we got a Farragut coach's jacket. So really happy about that going out. A few more things we're missing, but Burrow and anything for the people.
Yeah, the White Cement 3, the Jordans, has been one of our best sellers, especially when the sun comes out. The only thing I don't like about that sneaker is that the creases horribly, but nonetheless people still buy that shoe. The Cool Gray 4, who knows if they'll ever re-retro those. I know that that's still like a hot seller, and to see that in that condition used is really great. Honestly didn't see that sitting on the shelves for too long. The Diamond Turf from LeBron, that's pretty cool. Kind of selling LeBrons here and there. I think we sold one yesterday and a couple days ago. The Off-Whites, like Jordan said, do not bring these to the store. We only get them for a really good price. So don't expect anything crazy if you do bring them in. And that coach's jacket's really fire actually. It's really getting to that type of weather where you could just throw that on, you know, on a date night or just throw it on doing some runarounds. And yeah, hoping for a great Saturday. The Girl Scouts are out once again. Temptation, you know, it's right at my doorstep today, so gotta chill out with that. But nonetheless, shouts to the Girl Scouts because they've been killing it every weekend. I'm assuming today's gonna be super busy just because whenever the weather is nice outside, people seem to come into the store. So yeah, hoping for a great Saturday.
But yeah, nice weather out. We expect a lot of people today. Girl Scout cookies are just like they look, you got like a little squad going, like parents posted up, people walking by. Yeah, today feels like it's gonna be a really good day. And yeah, let's get this flicked up, packed up, and get the day started.
Go ahead.
on?
Yeah.
Sweet. Always like seeing this shoe. Do you have prices in mind for this stuff?
Nah.
Nothing at all?
Just only these.
Okay, how much are you looking for those?
Just what I paid.
Might be tough just because that was like a scam, right? Like they made it seem like they were hard to get. I got a pair of my size and right after I'm like, dang. Like,
I was saying I wasn't getting anything, and then I didn't even want these, but I was competing
exactly.
for
They made it seem like it was like hard to get, and then like all of a sudden it wasn't. So these three, you don't have prices in mind at all?
No.
I can see what I could offer. These probably have to be lower, honestly, because I just feel like it's going to be a pretty crappy market with those. Could be wrong, but these two are new. These are used.
Yeah.
And you're just looking to sell everything?
Yeah, you don't. What size do you wear?
4.
You don't have anything that's more.
There's some stuff over there on the.
The kids, the baby shoes.
Yeah, there's a couple of things.
The two bottom one would be lower than 7.
So I feel like I'd be like $220 for these three.
Okay.
I don't know what you were thinking. These I could check for you, but I'd assume it's going to be definitely overcharged on these things. Nothing in mind on these two?
No. This, I don't know.
What are you going to say?
100?
I see like one person has one up super high.
I've never seen, yeah.
It's like, where'd you get it at the show or something?
At the show.
I might pass on the clothing for now. These probably 2.
With the clothing, can you just give me, so you said 2 for that, 220?
Yeah, 420. And then if you want to sell the clothing, we could see maybe, but
we do 550 for everything?
Let me
including the shirt.
You know what this is called?
This was what, 150?
It was 150, I think.
Let's see the taxes. That's smart.
Travis Scott.
I think it's just my dog price.
My dog. I hate that. My dog does the same shit. I'll like leave something somewhere and he'll like sit on it or just like $5.25.
Sure.
That's cool. Cool. What's the best way of payment for you?
Venmo?
That should work. If you want to bring up the Venmo.
Or take that as my bag.
Okay.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Did you get the rundown? Did you get the rundown?
Went through?
Yeah. Awesome. I've been following you for a long time since you've had the store.
Where'd you get these? In store? Or
From you.
Online or
From you.
In store, right?
In store. I traded some other sneakers for them and then I just never wore them.
Sweet.
Hey, did you know they were yours?
Yeah, no, I saw the thing. That's why I was like, that's what's up. Top Shelf.
Hello, how you doing, boss? I'm calling about see what sneakers is still available there.
Sure, which ones were you looking at?
The Cardinal 7s.
What size?
Size 9. I was big into after that on the shelf, but I don't remember the prices of them.
They should still be here, yes. And you said you saw them on the U side?
Yeah. I see them at the store yesterday on our show.
Gotcha, yeah, no, because we have a pre-owned side and a new side. But the size 9 Cardinal 7s, yes, we still have those.
What's the condition of them?
Like basically new.
Okay, how much?
I mean, we had them up on eBay for $140. I don't know what the tag in store said, probably $130 or so, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll be here like now. What time do you guys close?
6 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, boss.
No problem, have a good one. Man, it's always nice when we could sell stuff for really good prices, because those Cardinals look super clean. Did you call?
No.
Okay, cool.
Only I guess the 8s and some of this.
No worries. Everything's new or used?
Everything's new.
Got you. Alright, cool. You're just looking to sell everything, trade?
So,
Do you have prices in mind? Damn, how long did it take to grow that beard?
looking 9 years.
9 years? Damn, that is respect, man. I
Yeah.
know it's not easy. I know growing my hair took a long time. So.
Yeah.
What do you want for these two is a question, because these
these
joints
right
right here are just like very low.
Yeah,
So
very low.
part of me is just really kind of trying to see like what you're thinking. How you doing?
What size is that?
9.5.
About $13, I don't know.
Okay.
And then the frags, 40. Yes.
You do 300 for all three?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I felt like that would be decent. What's the best way of payment for you?
PayPal.
PayPal? Yeah, it's weird they came out with these, like, even the fragments, it's just like, yeah. What is, you said PayPal, my bad. Just double check it went through. All good? But appreciate you, man, as always. Have a good one. Honestly, didn't really want these, but felt like 300 was decent. Obviously, it could have gotten better, but the playoffs actually do hold for like 300. It's hard to move them for that, but if we could move them for that, then these two pairs will be profit. Both these pairs are going for like $50 if you're lucky. So Saturday shit going on today. Did not expect to get one. We got one.
See if I can use that for this.
Got you. Do you have a value in mind for these?
I was thinking like 250.
Interesting. Check those out. Let me see what's up with the kids with the nuggets.
Let's try these on?
Yeah, go for it. Would you do these plus 60?
What'd you have those up for?
These?
Yeah.
So my thought process is probably like retail.
Oh, 275. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that was a 2. What was retail on those again? 275.
Yeah, plus the goat.
Yeah, plus the shipping.
Yeah.
Can I do 50 on top?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright. Yeah, that works.
How do you pay the difference?
Spark?
I'm glad you hit us up about these because I didn't think we'd get them.
Thank you.
But then when I saw them, they literally came in this
Yeah, because that's what
morning.
you guys posted, and that's when I DM'd and I was like,
Yeah,
what size is that?
I had got a pair, so I was like, alright, you know, I'll post these just to see what people think.
Alright, thank you.
All good?
Appreciate it as always.
You, man. See you soon. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Okay, so made something happen there, which was nice. Got this Kids of Immigrants. I know Burrow and Jordan are big fans of these. I like them, but honestly, we got 11.5 in. They were just like really snug on me, and I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest fan of these. They are a very cool concept. I feel like this part should have been a little higher up, but either way, very rare pair right now, especially purple. Who knows? Jordan might want to buy these. I don't know, but you know, little trade ski went down. $50 on top of a used pair for the brand new pair. So yeah, that's what's going on. Top shelf.
Oh yeah, I got a question, bro. I was on your eBay and I see y'all got Lightning 17s in a size 8.5 and they priced at 500. But I stay in New Jersey. If I pick them up in person, would it be the same thing as the eBay price, or would it be a little bit cheaper because you don't have the eBay fee?
Most likely we do better prices in store usually. So it just kind of depends on the way you pay. Like usually if it's like cash or Zelle would be best.
Yeah.
Usually with a card.
Yeah, I can pay whichever you prefer, cash or Zelle. I just want to know, like, because I live like 32 minutes away. I just don't want to go there and then it'd be the same price because I just buy it on eBay because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no worries. We could probably do like
So like,
$450 in store. If you wanted to get them shipped directly to you without coming in the store, we would probably do like $465.
okay, cool. That works. I'll give you a call back in like 5 minutes. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Hopefully that's a sale. We shall see. That's creepy. What are you doing?
What we're talking about?
Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, this too much.
Probably the worst off-whites they made were these.
Yeah,
Actually, no. They made worse ones.
And they kept making them, man. The blazer. I mean,
the low top. 10.5, I believe. That's everything?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did you have prices in mind, or just kind of wanted to go through them, or?
Let's just go.
Okay, cool.
Did I give you 90?
Yes.
Yeah, that 90 is separate. That's for my favorite. So
Okay, gotcha.
I want to deal with that separate. Thank you.
Everything's used?
Yeah.
except these, but I feel like you're off on these.
Possibly. We'll see. So you say you want to go shoe by shoe?
Yeah.
What are you thinking on the Zoom flies?
I'm thinking 250. Brand new, they're going like 450. So
250 each?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like we might be off on these just because, like, in my experience, they just really don't sell well. It's like one of the a tough off-white to move. Where are you at on these guys?
150.
150. Cool. Let me see what's up with these. And you're just looking to sell everything?
Yeah. Everything's
cool. Alright, let's see. These guys?
100.
100.
Yeah.
Make a list and see what I would be at, and we could kind of go back through. Price them out for these?
Brand new is probably like 280. I'd be at 120.
These guys?
100 flat.
Bacons?
$30.
Alright, in my head I was thinking it gotta be like 20 or 30 bucks, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's the market, I guess. These two used pairs, what were you thinking there?
I was at 125 on this one, and then I was at 40 on this one.
Gotcha. So the used GS is like difficult for us, honestly. Maybe we can make you an offer, but I might just pass on this stuff. Okay. So these three, I feel like we'd be pretty low. It might be worth like trying to move them on your own.
Okay. Where are you at?
Like 70 a piece. And then for this stack here, I'd probably be at like 120 on one, 100 on the other. I'd be like 250. So my breakdown was like 70, 80, 70, 30.
250 for that, right?
Yeah, if it was cash over that stack. The Revenge Storms we might pass on just because they don't really do well. These are used.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Probably on that like 10. Those are just a throwaway.
Yeah, gotcha.
Realistically, I did come in here like with intentions to get the chocolate Travis and
10.5.
Yeah.
Got you.
And the ALD 550. I think it's in the other side. It's used.
Got you.
10.5.
Was that one you sold us or?
No.
A different one?
Different one.
Which colorway was that one?
Not the 550. It's green and white. It looks like a runner. Like.
Oh, those are fire. The 1906 R or whatever.
Yeah.
Got you. You want me to bring that over? You could check it out.
Yeah.
Got you. I'll grab them, man. It's cool.
You said 10.5, right?
Yeah, 10.5.
This one needs 10 now.
Yeah, those are cool. No box?
No box. Yeah, sorry about that. But they seem in pretty good condition. Obviously, we could probably work on the price. I don't know where you want to be at, but how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. You looking to sell some stuff, possibly?
Yeah, hopefully.
I could check them out if you like.
I have a few more in the trunk too, but probably kind of down there. If I had to make trips.
Got you. I was gonna say, I don't know if you want to park in the Caldwell Diner parking lot.
Oh, is that close to it?
Yeah.
I'm like 2 parks down around the corner.
Got you. So yeah, I don't know if you want to grab the other stuff or.
Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
Because these are listed at 250. I don't think I'd be at 250.
No, yeah, I mean, like, you know.
Where'd it go? Right here. It's on the gym.
Let me know what you had in mind on them, if anything.
So I think those.
I like what's it called?
If you're at 70s on each of the off-whites,
yeah.
I'm trying to think, could that would put you at 21.
Okay, let's keep going down.
210. And then you're at 250
like
on that.
460, I believe here.
Yeah. And then what's an offer on these? These I'd honestly just throw you for 10.
Got you. I just feel like these, like, no men's sizes. Like, I feel like brand new we pay like 40, 50 bucks. It sounds crazy, but I know they're super low. These I see are high, but it's just like they're pretty used, and it's a 7Y, so it's a little difficult. You can put them up here, bro. I'll check them out when I get a second. I mean, you want to get to both shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we had those marked at $250. Obviously, you don't want to pay that much. Would you add $70 for both of them and all this stuff?
For me, I think I'd want to be pretty much just even.
Gotcha.
Because if this is like
This is
I think you're right because you said 250. So this is like 460.
460, yeah.
And then
so I broke it down as like 600 here.
Okay.
So it's like 375, 225.
Okay.
And then
so I'm thinking I could get bumped up on some of these because it's just like it's off white.
No, I get it, yeah, so but it's just like
it does. I know it doesn't.
It's a bad off white, at least for us.
Yeah,
like last sale on these brand new was like 160.
Okay. That's fair.
But you're right, it is off white. It's just a little more difficult.
And I still think this Jordan 4 does well enough.
Yeah. What did I say? 70?
Yeah.
Is there any number you could add?
Max I do is probably like 25. I think I have 25 cash on me.
That's cool. I was thinking 50, but you were here last time, so it's fun.
Appreciate it.
You know. Do you have a price in mind for all this stuff, or nothing at all? It's all your personal stuff, or?
Yeah, I had a storage unit got robbed.
Oh,
so
damn.
I'm just selling the rest of the stuff I have.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, I have like 200 sneakers in there. They stole about 150.
Damn. Where at?
Hackensack.
Jeez, sorry to hear that. Matt, can you go grab 5 cash?
Oh, yeah. Just wanted a price on these for my boy.
Yeah, no worries. Did he have a price on them? My bad. Let me just get this number real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Where was he thinking? Because I know these are super high, but it's like...
Yeah, that one's it's a tough...
Yeah. I love the shoe, but it's just like...
Yeah, off-white's kind of just gone at this point.
You say 5, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Is he at? Where is he at? Any...
I'm gonna say he's at like 5.
Has he tried to sell them, or he was just trying to get it?
Just looking at this point.
Yeah. I feel like I'd take a shot at like 3. I would say he's probably better off trying to move them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll chat with him and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Yeah. Thank you, boss.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Do you want a replacement box if we have one?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Matt, if you could find one for him.
Besides it.
10.5.
Can you give me something that you like want for the whole batch? Just because it's kind of like a lot of them kind of like came out again, so it kind of some.
Actually, I have a few more, but I don't think people really buy them. You would still buy it? Like I have like 3 more pairs in the trunk.
What are they? Jordans?
One of them, the sole is coming off, but it looks brand new. But the sole is coming off. It's the Cherry 12s, the first version though, the one that came out before this. I didn't know if you bought those or not.
Kinda. I mean, with the sole coming off, it's tough, but I mean, we would maybe take a look. What else is there?
Let me just.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have something like this. This has discoloration. I don't know if you purchase stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of buy everything. At least we try to, if it makes sense, you know. Kind of just depends on like what you want for all this stuff.
Like these 3, I'm not looking for too much. Whatever you go.
Yeah. Fucks with the triads. I know they don't go for much.
Yeah, people don't buy them.
Yeah.
I think I got them for like half off at Packers.
Oh, word? Yeah. I remember hitting a couple pairs in the Nike Island and shit. Alright.
I don't know. I didn't really come here with an actual number in mind.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be honest, like a lot of this stuff's like
hard to sell. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you could give me some number you'd be happy with for everything, I can see what I can consider.
You do 1,000?
I think 1,000's tough. Just because all these 11s came out again.
They came out again.
And not only that, they're just yellowed and stuff.
I have the 45 ones too. They look brand new. But I don't have the box. They got lost in storage.
Yeah, no worries. And you just obviously want to sell everything, right?
Yeah.
So low key 1,000, I'd probably be far off. Have you tried to sell any of this stuff on your own?
I put some stuff on eBay. And sometimes I get offers, they're bad. And then at one point I was just sticking to my price. So I got pretty good offers, but I was just sticking to the price.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too, and then I regret it like days later. Like, damn, I should have took that offer.
What's the best you think you could do?
I don't know. I'm more in like the 300 range, man.
Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
If you was thinking 300, I know whatever I say is gonna be.
I mean, no, I get it. I just want to hear it because 1,000's tough. I mean, it's just like these 4, like low key. It's just.
It's hard to move.
Yeah, I mean they're not necessarily hard to move. They just, like I said, they re-retroed at least 3 of them, and they're all just pretty used. You know, it's definitely good to have the. How you guys doing? Oh, nice pickup, man.
Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate the love on the discount.
Nah, no, I'm glad you asked.
Yo, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, those are sick.
This is my first time ever coming. I always see you on YouTube and eBay and shit, but I'm gonna start coming.
Oh yeah, if you ever see anything, you can always call and stuff.
I got you. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, enjoy those, bro. Yeah, like, you know, they all just came out. They have the yellowing, the issues and shit.
How you know, like, what were you doing right there when you did this?
Oh, sometimes like they have separation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they seem pretty good, but like I know I have a pair of these, and every time I wear them, like, damn, are they gonna fall apart? You know, but you got good wear out of them, where it's like I don't think they're gonna, you know, go.
I didn't wear it. For some reason, I don't like the low cut of these 11s.
Interesting.
I didn't wear that one too much.
Yeah.
But I had it for a long time. Probably wasn't stored correctly.
I mean, look, if you have them on eBay, I would maybe just drop your prices. You know, just because like we're gonna put these on eBay and try to get the low, like after fees and stuff.
You do like I got it for like $550. I'm about to move soon too, so these are just in the way, you know.
Yeah. If you want, we could try to break down like again. I don't know if you had these high. I don't know what you had the 6s at each. I don't know which ones you're willing to like part ways with. Like, it's just tough, man. Cause like I'm gonna want to sell this stuff cheap, you know.
Yeah. Which ones could you take and do 300, I guess?
Well, I don't know, cause I was originally at like 300 for everything, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
But
how much would you sell?
Maybe like 300 for just this side.
How much you think you would put the 6s up for?
So the black ones, depending on how they clean up. The white ones, we'll probably put them up for 150, but we'll probably end up getting like 100 if we're lucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I had them up for 200 though.
Yeah, 2's tough.
I mean, how much would you pay for these? That's all.
I don't even know, man. Honestly, I feel like this stuff, if you have it up, it's worth maybe dropping the prices.
Can we do these for 200? Cause you said you were selling for 100.
I would try to.
Or that was just this one.
No, like again, we'd put them up probably 100 each. Yeah. But again, the fees are like 14%.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about
and then shipping and shit. So it's hard. Like I said, honestly, bro, if you're not like, we don't need the cash today, I would definitely just lower the prices. You know.
I did like want to move them quick, but I just think maybe I could get like 100 for them on eBay or something. You know.
Yeah, for sure. It's worth trying. What did you want just for the 9s?
Which one? Oh, this? What can you offer? I never posted these, so.
I mean, if you never posted them, maybe you want to post them. I mean,
I wouldn't want.
Yeah, they're clean. What are you thinking on just these?
You probably get to sell them for like 100, I guess. 60.
You said 50?
60.
That's cool, bro. I was gonna say 50, but that's cool. At least got something. And then the other stuff, I don't know if you want to pull your car right up to make your life easier.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What else can you take to probably get to like 150 or I don't need much for those.
What are you thinking on these?
45, 50.
Call this 100.
Yeah.
That's cool. Just don't know if all this stuff's gonna come out. They're kind of.
What about
Where are you at on these?
60 for 60. I'll try those. I got like offers on.
Let me see what's up with this. I'll do 140 for this stack.
40?
Which sounds a little crazy since I offered 3 for everything, but you know.
I throw these in for just 10. Bring it up to 150.
You cool with that? I'm cool with that.
20 then.
Yeah, I got you.
The way you said out like there.
Oh, they're gonna kill you. Should have.
I think those should go for like 100, maybe.
Yeah.
I know it'll probably take a while though.
Yeah, I love this shoe, man. This is the shoe, bro. I know like people don't respect it. Even the new ones they don't respect it. What's the best way of payment for you?
Cash App. You use that?
Cash App, nah, but we have Zelle, Venmo, Apple Pay, or I could try to get you cash if you need it.
Apple Pay works.
Right, we ended up making a deal. $160 for the stack. I'm not mad at it, man. Honestly, I think that made sense, and we saved some money. What's up, bro?
Hello, bro. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
What's new? You been alright?
Same shit, man. What's going on?
What's good?
Guess you're doing pretty well with this stuff. I was gonna say 11 and a half's not a size.
I know that's your size, yo.
What are you looking for both these?
I don't really know, to be honest. I know.
So these are yours. These are his?
Mine. These are his. Yeah.
Got you. And he didn't like give you a price that he wanted?
No, but he gave me a ballpark.
What was his ballpark?
I think it was 425.
475?
No, not that high. No.
Okay.
I think it was 425.
That's what he wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're at fonts.
And what were you thinking on the Kobe's?
I don't know. I haven't even checked what they're at. If it's pale, I don't know. No, you guys don't really go by that. I didn't even see what they look like. He didn't even take them out the box. These are sick, bro.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
You like them or no?
I mean, I feel like I like looking at them more than I would wear them. Because I feel like how many times can you wear a shoe that looks like that?
Yeah.
You know, because so like...
the red too. It's weird.
It's like, different, yeah.
I mean, I wear all black all the time. So.
Yeah, me too, basically. So, I mean, it's a cool shoe, a very cool concept, but... Yeah, I mean, let me know what you're thinking on the Kobe's. And he said you wanted 425 on these, right?
Yeah. What would you do credit on these?
Is there something in particular you were eyeing?
I mean, anything 13, to be honest. I'm more trying to get into like some runners now, like the Romeros or...
Gotcha. I don't know if we have anything like that. These we have a 14, the DB Hirachi. I know that just came in.
I was looking. I always check your eBay.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you saw anything.
I mean, I know. I hope you would trust me, but if you need the receipt for these, I can get the.
No worries. They seem alright.
Would you do like 250 on these?
That doesn't sound crazy. Let's take a look.
Really not trying to get much shoes, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to just take the cash. No wrong
Yeah,
with
it's just I'd rather get something that you guys have. Are you gonna keep those for yourself?
I might. I don't know. It's the first 11 and a half that came in. Would he do 4?
Sure.
You think that's cool?
Yeah.
4's cool here, and let me know if
would you do a coin? I've never done a coin flip.
I mean, if you're, yeah, sure.
I don't know what would a coin flip be, because.
Well, we could work the coin flip on this pair if you want.
Okay.
That way we don't mess up his. If you're cool with that. I don't know though. I don't want you to lose. You know.
Yeah. What would you be? What would you do?
Well, you said you want to be at 250, which sounds pretty fair. How about we do 240, 270?
Okay.
So it's up 20 for you, down 10 for me, since you're bringing stuff. You're cool with that. If that was cash, if you wanted to store credit, obviously we could do better. I don't know if you want to look for anything.
I've never done a coin flip ever in my entire life.
What?
Yeah, like I said, I really don't.
Actually, that makes sense.
I only come here. This is literally the only place I actually like for shoes.
No, I appreciate that. You have some stuff you want to sell, bro?
Yeah, I'm looking to either swap or get rid of some things.
Yeah, I can check it out.
Interested. So I'll start with this one there. So I saw you guys had pre-owned 11 and a half in these on eBay. So those are dead stock. They're like half size too small, so I'd be interested in swapping if you want to work something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
Just have.
Oh yeah, take your time, bro.
Just have a bunch of like.
Don't gotta see you, bro.
You said brand new stuff?
Well, yeah, everything in the box is brand new.
Gotcha.
These obviously aren't. Yeah, picked them up like 2 years ago. Just had them sitting.
Do you have prices in mind?
Yeah, kinda. So if would you be interested in doing a swap with those?
Probably, yeah.
So if you threw like $20 on top, I'm cool with that.
Okay, I can see what's up with that. And then what's up with these three?
These three right here, if you wanted to do like, honestly, like 230, 210, and like 75.
Gotcha. And obviously, this stuff you kind of just want to sell, right? Like, not sort of.
Yeah, this stuff I kind of just want to sell. Depending on how much I get, I mean, like I could flip it back into something.
What are you at on those two?
I would do like 110 for both.
Okay, cool. Let me see what's up with these. So I do know that like the flu games, I'd have to be, both of these I'd probably have to be lower on because like, we have a shit ton of both of them.
Yeah,
and kind of just like not selling low key.
Yeah, understandable.
So I could probably do like 450 for the stack if it were to be cash.
450.
Yeah, it's kind of like 170, 210, 70. Obviously, we can work that out if you want to do that. And then these, you wore these a lot.
These I got off someone. I have no idea how much they were.
It's weird because they look so like bad on the uppers, but the bottoms look like there's like all the stars basically.
Yeah, I know exactly. I cleaned them off a little bit, and they have all the stars. But yeah, I have no idea how much they've been worn.
110 might be tough for both of those.
Yeah.
Just because I love these, but I feel like I love them more than they're actually gonna sell.
They're pretty unique. Yeah, I mean, people aren't necessarily looking for those.
I said 450, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 525, including the swap.
525 and swap.
Yeah.
Do you have the velvet brown Travis Scotts?
I feel like we sold the one we had. It was 11.5 you're looking for?
Yeah, I saw that on eBay too.
Yeah, I think we sold it, but if there's one up there still, we might have another. Let me see.
Alright.
Oh yeah, there is one up there. Let me check the inventory number.
Cool, check if you got it.
Yeah, I don't think so, but they're checking. And then I don't know if you want to see the condition of the
if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you. If you don't have the Travises, would you do swap and 550?
What was that, 525?
Yeah.
Could we flip 550, 500?
Yeah, fuck it, I'd do that.
Yeah? Alright,
yeah,
we're down for that. They're going to bring over those for you so you can at least check them out. Make sure those are good. And these are new, you said?
Yeah, those are brand new.
Feel free to check those out.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And no velvet, right? Yeah.
Nah, all we had was a medium olive. I think a medium olive. I'll work off. I got double check, but one of those two we have.
In 11.5?
Yeah.
It might have been the golf, but it could
might have been the golf, right? Yeah. I just looked at it real quick.
I think it had a little like water sticker on it.
I don't think so.
But check, if it's a medium olive, let me know.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm cool with these.
Yeah,
they're pretty clean.
Yeah. I wore like once, literally. Yeah. You want to wait to see if he has the olives?
Yeah.
He said it's a golf.
Alright, yeah. I'm straight on that then.
Got you.
Alright, so I'll look for 550.
Alright, cool. You calling it?
Sure. Tails.
Oh, heads.
All good, all good.
Sweet. What's the best way of payment for you, bro?
Appreciate it. Zelle straight. If you got that.
Do you need a bag if we have one?
Nah, it's
You're good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
anytime,
you.
Bro.
Best of luck with everything, and I'll be back sooner.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
So I won, so that means I probably lose now if we do a flip.
You guys have the
Gardena?
Yeah, the Gardena. The other ones are like Catalonia or something like that.
Okay. I was like,
I don't know.
Thought.
I know you guys have the what is it? The purple. It's like the veneer dunks, but they're just dunks. I fucking.
Yeah, we do probably have the veneers. What are those, new no box or?
Oh, I didn't see a box in the picture, but they were new.
Yeah, so those are new no box. I mean, if you're interested in those, obviously, we could definitely work.
Yeah, I'll just get those. I'll get those.
Got you. So we had those up for 165. Might as well might want to leave them because I don't know if we have one. No.
I think I sold one too.
So that up for 160. I mean, what do you want to do? Because these are these. We had
150 for these.
So basically, I'd owe you 200 plus those. No. My bad. I owe you 100 plus these.
Yeah.
So I'd owe you 500 total, right? 4 plus 100 plus these.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're cool with that.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll still do the coin flip for fun. To see if I
well,
would
well, let's. So what do we?
I have a quarter.
Yeah, unless you want to use yours, it might be lucky.
You can use yours because you do for the.
Okay, so you want to. So we're at 100 in these for these, right? You know what? I'll just do it in your favor. We'll do 120 or 100. So if I win, we stick it. I add 100. If you win, I add 120.
Sure, I'm not gonna say no to that.
You calling it?
I'm gonna go tails.
Dang, the spinneroo. Dang, I'm hot today.
Who wins?
Gotta have a good karma, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the best way of payment?
If you have Zelle, that's cool, because then I could just sell my boy.
Yeah, that's good. Just double check you got it. Should be all good.
One day I'll get a pair of shoes from the caves. Appreciate you always, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. Till next time. Have a good weekend. So, it really sucks because the camera overheated, so I'm not sure what we got on camera. I hate when this thing overheats. I don't understand it. We did get in a brick by brick 11.5. I might have to tuck that because why not? We got some military force, some flu games, some gel Cayanos or Canyons, oxidized 4s, and we got the Rockefeller Air Forces. I love this shoe. Quality is awesome. The inside feels like those old Air Forces, even though it's not a very old Air Force, but they're a little too used for me. I probably won't keep them. And we got some 12 lows. Shouts to the people who came by today. Obviously, it's great doing business on Saturdays. Hopefully, we got all that content on camera, but if we didn't, it is what it is. Sadly, camera overheated. Let's see what else happens. Something in mind that you're looking for?
You had the forces, the mids.
Damn, I was gonna say, is that crazy pair? Those are sick, right?
Yeah. I just want to see them in person, honestly.
I found those recently. I wish they were my size. And you got stuff you want to trade, or
yeah.
Depends. Okay, I can check them out if you like. Barons. Gotcha. Did you have values in mind for this stuff at all?
60 each, maybe.
I was gonna say, I hope we.
I thought about it.
I feel like it was in the bag and I put it back, maybe. So that's really right.
Looking for anything specific?
They're fucking crazy. Just that old quality. Like,
this one?
bro, I found these in like
size you need?
Old Korean man's like store. Like, yeah, that all this
Mama
old
Pops?
shit. Yeah, like it was just like one of those things, bro. I never even seen them until I opened the box and was like, damn, those are insane. But yeah, check them out. I don't know if you want to try them on or whatever.
Yeah, what can you do?
Just this one?
This one low key might be tough. These we would take. I don't know if we could do 60.
For you if you'd like for right now.
Maybe like 30.
You can decide.
Sure, yeah.
You don't know about those?
These I feel like we might not want to take. I mean, we could probably drop the price on these. I don't know if you got something in mind. This is a correct box?
Yeah.
You got forces we might pass on.
What can you do?
What do we have these up for, 2?
Like 180? 9?
You want to add 120 plus these?
What do you mean? 150? Or 120 subtract
Basically, you give me 120 in these.
this? Yeah, 150.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I said 30.
Yeah.
So it depends on how you look at it, right? Because you just make sure.
Can you do 110? I'll try it on.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Bill. How'd you like to pay?
Cards.
I don't have it here.
I'll grab it over there.
Okay.
Put her 100.
That's fine. They good? That's cool, man. I'll do 110.
You don't want these?
Yeah, probably just pass.
Nothing?
I was gonna say for the 10 instead of the 120, but 110's cool. I'll just do it. I'm more happy to see these go to a good home, you know? Because like you just don't see stuff like that. How would you like to pay the difference?
Let's do card.
Card. I can text, email, print receipt if you like one.
Can you email?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here you go, bro.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
you.
you.
Enjoy those ones. He told you 100, right?
Yeah.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
I could text, email, or print one if you like.
Print?
Yes, no problem.
Call him if you had him.
Yeah, but we don't have one up, so I guess if you want to flick it up.
Okay.
Here you go. No problem. Have a great weekend. That was incredible. Love when people come in here, they see something on eBay, and that shoe right there was just like one no one would ever ask for other than like people who really know. Shouts to him, he really knew. Shouts to her for buying a pair. And here we got the Baron 1. This shoe right here is one of the reasons, low key, that I ended up with the store. Back in the day, I used to do deals off Craigslist. I don't know if I ever told this story. And I used to do meetups in a quick check parking lot in Montclair. And one day, someone hit me up and wanted to pick up these as well as the Baron 9s at the same time. And long story short, he tried to rob me, and we got into a little scuffle. And I didn't get robbed. I had my shoes, but I just remember driving back to my mom's house at the time, and I was like, yo, like, this can't be it, right? This can't be what I'm doing. Like, I gotta figure it out. And then I went on that same Craigslist and started looking for a storefront to rent out. And thankfully, I found a great landlord and a great small spot to start off, you know, under $1,000 a month in rent. At least that's what we ended up agreeing on. I think he had it up there for around $1,000, but this shoe always brings back memories for sure. Also just a great pair, but 30 bucks on those basically, and that's what's going on today. We might have got too much content today, so I might not film anything else. Hopefully got some great stuff. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Dude, crazy day today. We're cutting it close, trying to get out of here on time today. As you can see, we got a lot of new stuff to add. We got a few of the sales from today and yesterday. Gotta shout out Will for sending a gift for me and my wife, or my wife and I and the baby. I'm gonna open it up with her tonight, but I greatly appreciate it. A lot of our customers and clients have been sending me stuff, and again, I just you know, can't thank you guys enough. It's pretty amazing that that's happening, so greatly appreciate it. Other than that, shouts to the guys for holding it down today. It was pretty busy. A lot of shoes to inventory clean, take pictures of, and a lot of good stuff is selling. Shouts to everyone who pulled up today, because we sold a lot of good stuff. Union 4s, some New Balance, Travis Scott's, more Jordan 4s. What else we sell? Am I missing something? Oh, Veneer Dunks. Yeah, the New Balances that came in and went out that fast. So again, we greatly appreciate everyone for shopping with us, watching the content, subscribing, supporting it, good word of mouth, whatever it is. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully we all have a good weekend and go from there.
Crazy day. Mountains back up, but that's what we're here to do, is buy stuff, sell stuff. Shout out to everyone who pulled up today, because again, today was just weird in a good way, in the sense of a lot of stuff that we talked about just been selling lately. Like when A was talking, you heard the cha-ching, those blue Vapor Max that's been here for a little bit of time, that I contemplate every single time when I'm rearranging and I need to make space. Thinking about sending to the warehouse, and they end up selling, so I'm really happy about that.
Right here?
Yeah, they're right here. Talked about earlier about moving that rag and getting those jackets and stuff out. Got a lot of stuff coming up this summer, so I feel like it should be a good spring summertime. Again, I don't know if I said it already, but shout out to everyone who pulled up today, because today was a really good day. There's some nice stuff back here. One shoe I want to talk about are these Air Force 180s. This is a shoe I've actually been looking for, and I kind of like stopped looking for it just because they're a little bit harder to find, but this is a shoe that I'm really looking for. You know, this is just one of those shoes where, you know, I'm just really into the 90s stuff. You know, I'm kind of burnt out from Jordans, just buying Jordans all my life, and there's only a certain amount of times you could rebuy the same shoe. There's only exception to certain Jordans that I'll continue to buy, but metallic 5s and stuff like that, that's a shoe that I'll get and I'll wear a couple times, and I'm honestly about to bring it on Tuesday to sell, because spookily enough, I've been talking to Berwin about the Kids are Immigrants, the purple pair, and I found 2 pairs online. Everyone wants to hide for it. Crazy, just putting it out in the universe. A buys a used pair next door, and it's a shoe I've been looking for to complete the little set, and I'm really excited about that, because that's a shoe Berwin knows the story with that. Like, that's been a roller coaster sneaker with me. So to finally be able to purchase that shoe is really, really dope. And that's it for me, because burning arms getting tired. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Great weekend and the week off right.
Great day today. It wasn't an overwhelming Saturday, because usually the first hour people just decide to walk in, but it wasn't like that today. So shouts to everyone. I think the one set I wanted to talk about was the 8.5 Jordan 17 that's been in the back for a long time. I honestly thought someone was going to trade up for those, or eventually like sell on eBay, but really good customer of ours came by, said he saw them sitting on eBay and decided to, you know, end up purchasing them. So shouts to him, shouts to all you guys watching, shouts to all you guys shopping, and shouts to all you guys walking in the store, whether it's a Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever we're open. Shouts to all y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and shop with us at TopshelfKicks.com.
Shout out Will, just because Will's been supporting us for a while. For like every other week, Will is buying, trading something from us. One and done. Catch you guys next week. Hopefully by next time we're recording, Florida and Duke are in the Final Four. More importantly, Florida's not in the Final Four. I'll probably kill myself, and this might be the last time you see me. So, one and done. Catch you guys next week.
Oh
my God.